See, this is the sixth question. We know step by step calculation, year by year calculation. Okay, that is easy. Now, once again, I'll make you revise all the formulas. First thing, amount formula. What is amount? P into 1 plus R by 100 to the whole power N. This is one formula. Next, direct compound interest formula. What is compound interest? You take P into, in bracket, 1 plus R by 100 N minus 1. I taught you all this, right? Did we complete such question? Yes, we have done. Minus 1. Or this one. Compound interest, there are two types. One, you can do it like this. If not, if you multiply this P, students, actually what is amount formula? Amount is equal to P plus I. This is second amount formula, right? Amount is equal to P plus I. Okay. If you want, this I stands for compound interest. If you want to find this I, what happens to P, students? What happens to P if it goes to the other side? It becomes A minus P, right? A minus P. What is that I? A value. What is actually A value? P into 1 plus R divided by 100 to the whole power N minus P, right? Which is common here? Which is common? See, if 3A minus 2A is, 3A minus 2A is the question. 3A minus AB. In this question, which is common, students? Which is common? A is common, right? If you take A common in bracket, what do you get? 3 minus B. In the same way, if I write 3A minus A, what is common to them? 3P minus P. What is common to them? P is common. In bracket, you get 3 minus 1, right? In the same way, what is common to them? What is common? P is common, right? If you take P out, what is left over, students? What are the values left over? 1 plus R by 100 to the whole power N minus 1. Are we getting this formula? Respond. We're getting that formula, right? So this is how you get compound. This is how we got compound interest. So everything is through this A plus P I. These two formulas. That is how we got minus 1 concept. Okay. So you can use that minus 1. If not, you can even use this formula. Look at this one. Make a note of this. All three of you will write this. Write amount. Write this amount formula. When you substitute, you can, for compound interest, there are two. One, you can take P common. One, keep P as it is and solve. Write it. Make a note of this. Did Jerusha join? Jerusha and Anna, did they join? Okay. Done? Okay, these are the four formulas, students. You should know how to use, see, you should know how to use these two. These two. You can directly take one, or you can even take P common and solve this. Okay, so as we practice, you'll get used to it. In this question, which formula do we use, Shasha? What is required? Compound interest is required or amount? What they have asked us to find? Amount, right? Amount, both. So let us take compound interest first. Amount. Amount is easy to find. We'll take amount first. Okay, tell me, if three rates are given, what did I tell you? Amount is equal to principal is 16,000 multiplied by 1 plus. If three rates are given, how do you solve, Shasha? How many times you have to split this? Into three parts, right? Three parts like this. 1 plus 15 by 100. Here, then you can either reduce and take LCM. If not, take LCM directly, students. What's the LCM you get? 100. See, remember this. Take 100, add with the numerator. 100 plus 110. 100 plus 10 is how much? 110. What's the LCM for this? Denominator 100, numerator. Next, 115. Or if you reduce this, you can take. Anyways, you have to reduce it, students. So better do it however you all want. You can write directly. How many zeros gets cancelled? Three zeros. And 1 0 here and here also gets cancelled, right? So all the C, it got cancelled. How many times 5 goes? 5 into 20 and 5 into 23, right? Next, we have 10, right? 2 into 10 and 2 into 8. Is this clear? So denominator, see, there is 10. Numerator, what is left? 8 into 11 into 114 into 23. Divided by, what's the denominator? 10. See, whenever we have 10, hundreds and 1000, I taught you shifting method, students. If I write 5, 7, 6 divided by 10, how do you use shifting method? What do you write? From this extreme, 1 point. What's the answer? 56.7. 567 divided by 100. If you divide by 100, what do you get? 5 point. Okay, let me write 568. What do you get? 5.68. Is this clear? In the same way, if I take 568 divided by 100, if I reduce using 2 times table, 2 by 50, 2 by 2, 8, 4, which is easy, students? Reducing it or using shifting method, which is easy to solve? Shifting method is very easy. So whenever you have 10, hundreds and 1000, remember, don't reduce it. See, don't reduce this. 20 was given. So I reduced 20, so 10 is left. Don't reduce this 10. First multiply the numerator, Shasha. Multiply numerator, divide by 10. First get used to this. Once you solve this, I'll tell you the difference. Okay, let me calculate. 8 into 11 into 114 into 23. What are we getting, students? 2307 36. If you divide by 10, 2307. Yes, 23,000. Is this the answer? Can you all check the textbook? Now I'll tell you what's the. Is it correct? Check stage 1. But answer will be same, right? Whether stage 1 or stage 2. Sasha, answer should be same. See, we are just doing it in a different way, students. Answer will be the same. Only the formula is different. Check sixth one. What's the answer in textbook stage 1? Correct? Right? Okay. This is how we do. Understood, Shasha? Now the compound interest amount is done. We need to find compound interest. Shall I use compound interest main formula? Is this correct? If I use compound interest main formula, respond. Again, we have to solve, right? Isn't it waste of time? Yes. So what's the other formula I told you, students? Whenever amount is given and principal is given, which formula we use? Amount is equal to, right? What is interest? Principal goes to the other side. Amount minus principal. 23073.6 minus what is interest? What is interest? Sorry, what is principal? What is principal? Principal is, okay, 7,073 points. Check, student. Check this. So you can even, yeah, you can do it like this. You can use amount. Completed? All of you are done, right? Okay, now what is the difference, students? Why are we using formula method? Why are we using step by step? Any one of you will tell me the difference. What's the advantage and disadvantage? Formula method. Think practically. What's the advantage and disadvantage of using formula method? See, okay, one that is advantage. What's advantage? Formula is easy to solve, right? Step by step takes some time. The disadvantage part here is, can we find second year interest? Is it possible to find second year compound interest? Respond. Is it possible to find second year principal or second year amount? Is it possible using formula method? No. Is it possible to find first year amount at the end of first year? No. So year by year, if you do year by year, is it possible to find all this? So this is how you have to judge the question, student. In exam, they won't tell you stage one, stage two, use formula, use year by year. Is it clear? Right? That's the reason I made you all do the same question, both the method. This method, who's that? Okay. This method we can use both the formulas, right? I mean, for this question, we can use both the methods, right? So whenever they ask just to find just compound interest or just amount, which method will we use, students? Year by year or formula? We can directly use formula method. For which one? If they just ask compound interest and amount, direct compound interest and amount, total. If they ask us to find total value. What if they ask first year, end of first year, end of second year, end of third year? Then year by year calculation. Yes. So as soon as you see the question, you have to judge. You have to check which formula can we use. Look at this 12th one. Can we use formula method? Read it. Find the compound interest on 4,000 accrued in how many years? 3 years. So what's the principal? 4,000. What's the interest? I mean, time, students. Time is 3 years. Just a minute. Yeah, Abigail and Deborah, there is still 12 minutes left, students. Class starts at 12 o'clock. Deborah and Abigail. Yeah, there's still 12 minutes left. Find the compound interest on 4,000 accrued in 3 years. When the rate of interest is what? R1 is how much? 8% for which year? No. 8% for and 10% for. So what can we take R2 and R3 as? 10. R3 as 10%. This is the logic, students. See, all the students can solve using formula method or using direct year by year. But only few students can judge it. You should know this. You should know how to judge. Okay, in between, have they asked us to find first year, second year, third year calculation or direct compound interest? Direct compound interest, right? Yes, direct compound interest is asked. Is principal given? Okay. Year by year, did you all solve? Year by year calculation was done. Okay, same question, we use formula method. So this is how you have to practice. Have they asked us amount or compound interest? Okay. Which formula is easy to solve, amount or compound interest? Amount. You can solve amount, later you can find compound interest, or let me use compound interest directly. See, compound interest is equal to, what's the formula, students? Tell me the formula. Correct. To the power of n. After that? Okay. Minus 1. Or what's the other one I told? P into 1 plus r by 100 to the whole power n minus. No. Other one. Minus p, right? Whenever p is given, use this one. Don't use minus 1. Use c. This is very easy. Whenever the value p is given. Look, p. Now let us elaborate this. P as it is. N 3 years. Different rates are given. For first year, what rate should I take? 8. For second, split into 3 parts. 10 by 100. For third year, 100. Minus. Okay, let me substitute P as well. What is P, students? What is P value? 4,000. If I take minus 1 here, look here, I'll tell you the difference. Why I didn't take minus 1 concept. See, let me solve this. 4,000 into what's the LCM? I mean 108 divided by into, yes, next, same, right? Yeah. So if you want to solve this, how do we solve this, students? First we need to multiply all this, reduce and multiply, right? Correct? Then you'll get a value here. You'll get a value. Then you have to take LCM. Once you take LCM, solve everything. Then you have to multiply with 1,000, right? So here this LCM part will be tough. See here this LCM part is going to be tough for -1. Is this clear? Did you understand? LCM part will be tough. So don't use 1. Instead of this, to reduce the calculation part, see I can use this formula. P into 1 plus 8 by 100, 1 plus 10 by 100, 1 plus 10 by 100, minus what, students? Minus 4,000. So first let us solve this. This part will solve this. What do you all get? Can you all respond? 4,000 into 108 divided by 100, 1110 divided by 100. Next. Okay, how many zeros gets cancelled? Can you all tell me? 3 zeros here. Next. This one and this one. And also which one? Another 0. So denominator we have 10. Keep it as it is. Numerator what is left? 4 into 108 into 11 into minus 4,000 divided by what? Denominator is not given. 1? Yeah, 1. How do you take LCM? What's LCM, students? What's LCM? 10. So this you just multiply minus how many times? Minus 4,000 will become 40,000. Will you complete it? Which one is easy? If you use -1 formula, this one, which one would have been easy to calculate? This is easy. Okay, today shall I give you all few questions from this one? Stage 1 and stage 2? For, I'll send a paper, students. I'll send you all a paper. You all have to figure out questions. In exam, remember, they won't mention whether you have to use formula or step by step. You should complete it. Okay, what's the answer we got? You all got 4 into 108 into 11 into 11. 4 into 108 into 11 into 11. Is it 52? 272? 272. If you subtract this, you get 12,272. Divided by 10. What's the value? If you keep a point, 1,227. Can you check the answer? Is this the answer? You use even year by year, step by step, year by year calculation, you'll get the same answer. That would have been a bit lengthy. This is just one step, one formula. Correct? Okay. So today I'll give you a few questions based on this and what are the other chapter. Rational number, shall I include even rational number? Okay. So evening I'll send students. Evening, you'll have time, revise it. Another how many days left? 13. Another 20 days you'll have your test. So rational irrational number. We did it long back twice. We have done revision twice. Revision was completed. You all have to revise that. Okay. And Monday we'll continue with remaining topic. Yeah, that's it for today. You all can leave, students. All can leave.